Hello everyone, and welcome to the Ninja Empire, and welcome to another episode of Design Works, where we go through my process of creating characters for the Ninja Empire, all the way from script to story to final character design with turnarounds, action poses, and facial expressions and all that kind of stuff as well. Now, I want to throw out there that this is by no means the only way to do character design. This is just how I do character design. And I just wanted to show you my process while developing really cool characters for Ninja Empire, the mock video game, the project that I'm working on. So, in the previous episode, we actually were creating thumbnails, so like character thumbnails. I had a template of the human figure, the male figure, and I just scribbled right on top some ideas, basic shapes, looking for ideas of what would look cool, what I would want, what I didn't want. And, in the end, we came up with a design that was like, you know what, that's it. I think that's where we're going to go. And so what we're doing in this episode is actually finalizing the design, really taking a look at the silhouette. Can you change something? Do you want to make, the strap different, or do you want to do something different, a little bit different, very different? You can finalize little details that you may not have put into your thumbnails. This process works really well when it comes to the computer, right? Because you have infinite abilities to erase and just really put your entire thought process onto the canvas, and it just worked really quickly and awesome like that. So the idea behind this one is if you saw at the very beginning, I actually stretched this character because I wanted him to be a longer character, because in the story he's more spider-like. So I based him off of the movements of Spider-Man. So I made him elongated, right? I wanted him to be long so that his long legs and arms could really stretch and contort and stuff like that. So from the original proportions I had to stretch that and change it, right? So that was the first design choice that I changed right off the bat, right? I needed to make him thinner and longer. And as I'm going along with this process here, I started to realize that when I was making the belt, it's like, okay, that's too much, And one thing that I really want to do is, with my character designs, is not overcomplicate things. Have it look like there's a lot of detail there, but not overcomplicate the actual character design. And you can do that by really looking at the shape language of any type of character and going, okay, what's really important? What is the essence that needs to be in here? And put that in there, okay? Now, with that said, I really like to put in layering depth. So if you look at like the tunic part of this character design, right, it's in different layers. So you have the smaller one, then the longer one, and then you have his pants, right? That instantly creates a sense of depth for your character. And while it is only just, a cloth and another cloth, it still gives you that feel of volume. And that's really important when it comes to these 2D characters, especially when they're flat, right? When they're just straight on, you're not actually turning the perspective and trying to make them look interesting in that manner, but you're actually going, here's my character in its straight static form. So creating some type of depth is very important there. Also with this character, one thing that I really like to do is make sure that it works in black and white. So no matter what happens with color, you know that your design is kind of working. And I try and break up my black and whites. So if there's a large area of white, or what might actually then turn into color, there's something that divides that color with, in my case, a black strap, right? Or a black belt, or a black arm, so there's something where I try and balance out the black and the white of the character design. So it's to try and create balance within the line work. So that way it seems anchored. Like you'll see, like in the pants, you'll notice that there's more shadow going on there. And so that is to anchor the character down. I put black shoes on to anchor the character down, okay? So I try and think about the balance of the black and white, and then also certain shapes, right? Because I'm always trying to think about a silhouette and really try and make it interesting. So even though it might be subtle with the variation of the character design, you can actually see it in its silhouette, right? It doesn't matter what kind of details, like I'm adding here, it doesn't matter the details that you put in, as long as your language of the shape or the character's shape language actually communicates. All right? So now that's it for this episode, because all it was really polishing stuff up. So in the next one, we're going to talk about color, and it'll be a longer video because we're going to be talking about color a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about my process. If you haven't yet, subscribe, like, and share this video. And I will see you at the next video. And remember, born a ninja. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to support the Ninja Empire, please consider going over to my Patreon page. And if you'd like to see more of my content, please click on any of the videos that you see. Also, if you'd like to see a more behind-the-scenes look at what I do on a daily basis, please head on over to my vlog channel. Thank you very much, and we'll see you at the next video.